Hello, my name is Samuel. Welcome to Collegia. Let's log in and see what happens really quick. So I'm logging in as a student. So Collegia is an application that helps to organize advising meetings between professors and their students. What happens currently is that sometimes professors will have to send emails back and forth in order to find times that works for both the professor themselves and the student. Sometimes they use spreadsheet to do that. Sometimes they send emails back and forth. Other times, students forget about their booked meetings with professors, and then they miss those sessions. And then this end up wasting the time of the professor. Then the students don't end up getting the help that they needed because of the missed sessions. And then sometimes professors and students need to use so many different applications, such as emails, spreadsheets, Google Docs, Google Calendar, and so many applications in order to organize and make a single meeting happen. This application brings all those features together so that with one application, a meeting can happen easily. So let's go ahead and then see the features here. This is a student view. So this is settings. The students can change their profile picture or other stuff. And then there's the notifications where students see their book session and all other notifications here. And this is the sessions tab. This is more like the powerhouse for the students. They see their booked sessions. So these are the upcoming sessions here. They can decide to cancel them. And then those slots will be made available for other students to book. And there's available sessions here. This is more like the professor's availability. So they can choose to book any of them. You just have to add a reason. Maybe you can say course selections. And then you're basically done. Just confirm. And then once you book a meeting, it gets added to your Google Calendar automatically. So you don't miss the meeting. And this is just your home tab. So let's log in as a professor and see how that looks like. So when the professor logs in, this is what they basically see. This is just settings, notifications, and this is the powerhouse for the professor too. They see their open slots, the number of them. They see their booked sessions. They see their status here. So the availability is here. These are the availabilities that the professor has. They can choose to add more availabilities. Just select it and then date and then time and then just add it like that. And once you add availability, the student sees it automatically and then they can book it. And then these are booked sessions. So they have these upcoming sessions with the student. And once the meeting is ongoing, a good thing about this is that once the meeting is ongoing, the professor can add notes to the meeting. They can write anything here. They can write any note that they wanted during the meeting. So once the meeting is done, they just click save notes. And the notes are made available to the student automatically. They don't have to send it through email separately or any other thing like that. Once you click save, the notes get added to the notes are made available to the student automatically. That's one good thing about this. And at any point in time, they have any other thoughts they want to update the student, they just go to edit notes and then they just edit it or add more information to the student. So they don't have to send it through email separately. And one good thing about this is that once you book a meeting, it gets added to their Google Calendar. And then 12 hours and 24 hours ahead of the meeting, there's an automatic emails that get sent to both the professor and the students, reminding them of their upcoming sessions. This helps to prevent the student from forgetting about the meeting or the professor from forgetting about it. So there are so many features that this application brings together. And one thing that I put in mind when I was designing the system, or one thing that this system has that makes it very, very good is that the interface is very simple to use. You just click sessions and then everything is pretty simple. So it doesn't have to be complex. One thing that this application solves is that it makes advising meetings really simple, taking the burden off the professor and the student. So the student can focus on more important stuff like academic work, co-curricular activities, and so many other important stuff instead of using their time to try to schedule meetings, try to keep track of them and everything. The app takes care of every single thing. So that's one good thing about the system. I'm still collecting more feedback and then iterating on it. But I think this application has a good potential and it is so good. Yeah. And for the tech stack that I use for this application, for the backend, I use mainly Python, Flask. And then for the front end, I use JavaScript for some parts, and then I use HTML, CSS. So I design REST APIs to make it easily maintainable and scalable, and then to make it function pretty well. And that is it. If you want to try it, I've been making the link available for tryouts and all that other stuff. So I'm pretty sure you might get it to try. So thank you very much.